This week on Inside Boulder News, registration is now available for blue 2015 Voice and Sight tags. Boulder is designated a platinum-level solar-friendly community, and the 31st annual Historic Homes for the Holidays tour showcases the history and architecture of the Chautauqua neighborhood. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. Registration for the 2015 Voice and Sight Tag program is now available for dog guardians who want to walk their dogs off-leash in designated areas of Boulder's open space. The tags will be blue instead of green this year, but that's not the only change to the program.
The key thing that people need to remember before they can register for their 2015 Voice and Sight tags is that they need to have completed the City of Boulder's Voice and Sight education class, which lays out the expectations the city has for voice and sight control on Boulder's 87 miles of off-leash trails. Second key requirement is people need to have current rabies vaccination information for their dogs. City of Boulder residents can comply with that requirement by obtaining a 2015 City of Boulder dog license. People who live outside the city will need to demonstrate their dog's rabies information when they register. So when they register online, that can be either through a PDF, a graphic file, or when they register in person, they can submit that information when they register.
For program eligibility requirements, registration options, and general information about the 2015 Voice and Sight Tag program, visit voiceandsight.org. The City of Boulder's leading-edge, solar-friendly practices are being recognized nationally with a recent announcement that the city has earned platinum status as a solar-friendly community. Solar-Friendly Communities is a program that honors cities for making it faster, easier, and more affordable to install solar systems on homes and businesses.
Boulder has a really strong climate commitment to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions here locally and get off of fossil fuels, and solar is one of the greatest resources we have here locally to be able to help do that in Boulder. And there's also a really strong, thriving local economy around solar, so there's a lot of local businesses doing solar and really providing a lot of local jobs, and we're really in support of using our resources locally and building our economy.
In Colorado, we have more than 200 different cities. We have 64 counties. We have 65 different utilities, and all of them have different rules. All of them have different processes. All of them have a whole different way of deciding how to permit solar energy. And so when you have all these different rules in all these different places, it makes it kind of hard if you're trying to put solar on people's houses to know what the rules are. So this program, one of the most important things it does is it just makes the rules really easy to find. It just kind of makes the whole process a lot smoother. And that's important because Boulder's an important city with ambitious goals for clean energy. And making this process easier is a really critical step toward making those ambitious goals easier to reach.
Boulder is the 16th Colorado community to be recognized by the program and the second to receive platinum designation. More information about solar-friendly communities can be found at solarcommunities.org. To learn more about solar power in the City of Boulder, visit bouldercolorado.gov/solar. City transportation staff and regional partners from Boulder County, RTD, 36 Commuting Solutions, and other agencies held an open house about future transit in Boulder this week. The open house focused on projects happening along the 36 corridor.
RTD is bringing information on their bus rapid transit service that's coming in January 2016. So some of the planning that's going on for that and seeking input from the community, and also sharing information about the branding for the new service that's being called the Flatiron Flyer. So there's some great things happening there. The corridor also includes the 36 corridor bikeway, so there'll be a regional bikeway connection between Boulder and Denver, and connecting all the communities in between and connecting the various transit stations. So there's some other local projects that we have information on as well. Boulder Junction and the North Boulder Mobility Hub idea that's come forward from the Transportation Master Plan. So a whole variety of different things to share with people.
If you missed the open house and would like to learn more about Boulder's transportation system, upcoming events, and the best way to get around town, visit goboulder.net. On Thursday, December 11th, the city will host the second of 2 listening sessions for the Envision East Arapahoe project. The Envision East Arapahoe project is a long-term, community-driven vision plan that needs your opinions to shape recommendations for land use and transportation changes. From 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the 29th Street Retail Center, staff will be on hand to listen, answer questions, and provide information to community members about all aspects of the project. For more information about the project and upcoming opportunities to share your opinion, visit envisioneastarapahoe.com. This weekend, you're invited to Historic Boulder's 31st Annual Historic Homes for the Holidays Tour. This year's tour puts the history and architectural features of the Chautauqua neighborhood in the spotlight.
Our cottage is pretty interesting in that it was one of the very first cottages built. So the Chautauqua started in 1898. Everybody lived in tents that year. Some of them didn't really want to live in tents. It's a little too rustic, and they were starting to develop a more permanent settlement. So the following year, 1899, there were some private cottages that were built, and this was one of them. And my great aunt actually designed this cottage. When she designed this cottage, she wanted to design it as a model cottage that would be efficient. And you know, at the turn of that century, in 1900, that was an important thing, people trying to figure out how to live more efficiently, and especially for women, how to make the housework chores less time consuming so they had time for all those wonderful things that were offered here, for the classes, for the cultural aspects, for the sociability. So there's a lot of features that she designed into this cottage to make that living easier, and particularly for the women who occupied the cottage.
Ticket holders will be able to view 3 privately owned cottages, 4 Chautauqua Association-owned cottages, and several longtime community gathering places. There will also be a holiday boutique and carolers. Tickets can be purchased online at tickets.chautauqua.com. For more information about Historic Boulder, visit historicboulder.org. What's the best way to achieve design excellence in Boulder? Are the current design policies working? You're invited to share your thoughts at a free public forum in the Boulder Museum of Contemporary Art on Wednesday, December 10th. Urban planner Victor Dover, co-author of Street Design, The Secret of Great Cities and Towns, will lead the discussion and present best practices that could guide future work in this area. Visit boulderdesignexcellence.com for more information and to sign up for email updates. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news, tips, and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.